Hey, what's going on, y'all? Man, we got a lot to unpack here. The Deion Sanders drama has been going on. A lot of people making it a drama, but it's no drama. And I'm glad I take my time before I comment on stuff because I've been seeing all kinds of stuff, calling him a sellout and he don't care about the black community and all this other good stuff. And I'm looking like it got to be something more. It got to be something more to the situation. And guess what? It's more to the situation. And I had made a video, I didn't post it. I was just waiting. I said, I don't know. It didn't seem like it had enough information in it. And the more and more I looked around, the more and more I got more information. I said, I'm ready to post the video now. I don't like posting false information, and I don't like posting something that don't have enough information. So now, this is where we at. Deion went to a HBCU school, which is Jackson State. He's done what nobody has ever seen before in 3 years. Almost sold out almost every game. So, let me give you some details. Because I know you're waiting. Now, this is behind the scenes that people didn't see. They were paying Deion Sanders $300,000 a year. That's a lot of money to a lot of us. That's a lot of money. But Deion was donating $150,000 to the football team every year. So, guess you want to take it down? $150,000 he was getting paid a year. He donated half of his money to the football team every year that he was there. They had a situation where they told Deion that if they get over $30,000 worth of ticket sales, he get a percentage. I don't know if it was after that or as soon as they get 30,000, he get a percentage of the money if they can get 30,000 people in there. Well, everybody know that he sold out every trip. So he made over 30,000, but they never gave him a percentage, never gave him no money. And that's why he was making little subliminal videos saying that somebody's stealing money somewhere because it don't look right. But I guess he just didn't want to drag the school, but he was a little upset, so you can tell they was falling out behind closed doors. So not only is he donating $150K of his money every year, they're taking money from him on the back end because that was in a contract. They're not giving him nothing. They didn't give the players nothing. They didn't give him nothing after the 30,000. He's supposed to get a percentage. Whether you believe he should or not, that's what the contract said. And everybody wants you to follow contracts, so they need to follow it too. Then there was supposed to be some big TV deal. And the school didn't want the deal. Deion wanted the deal. That would have brought money to the school. I'm guessing Deion probably would have got some money. I don't know if they was trying to keep him at bay. I don't know what they was trying to do. But they passed it up. They didn't want the TV deal. He bring in so much light to the HBCUs. They didn't want the TV deal. They would have been on TV for a long time and getting paid for it. I don't know if that would have brought money to the players or whatever, so I can't say that. But I do know that Deion took his own money and built the football, the locker room for the football. Like he took his own money. So now this is going even deeper. They're giving you $300K. You're donating $150K to the football program. I mean, $300K. Then you're donating $150K, and then on top of that, you're taking your own money and you're building a new locker room and everything, uniforms and all that other good stuff. Well, no, I think he got a company to donate some money for the uniforms and stuff. But he took his own money to build the locker room. He wanted these guys to be comfortable. He wanted them to feel like stars, and he took his own money and did that. Now that's going. It's less because we already at you only getting $150K a year because you're donating $150K of your money back, and now you're building a locker room with your own money. And then on top of that, when they would go to away games, he paid for the food and hotels. Jackson State is university supposed to pay for that for the players. They never reimbursed him, or if they did, they didn't reimburse everything. I mean, the word is he was paying for it out of his own pocket, the hotels and stuff and the food for the players. It's like they starting to take advantage of him. They're winning. They're making all kinds of money. They're not honoring the contract. They see him donating money um, of his own paycheck. Um, they see him putting money in back into the school. He he's paying for the guys' meal and hotels out on the road and stuff like that. It's becoming to look like Deion Sanders was working for free. Like, come on, who's going to work for free? And you got to ask yourself, okay, what's going on here? They're cheating him out of money. He's still donating 150K every year. He's only getting 300K. He's buying uniforms and stuff. He's paying for hotels and stuff and food when they're on the road. It's almost like he's working for free, right? And then at the end, they offered him $1 million. But he still would have had to pay his staff and stuff out of that, so he's not getting $1 million. So now, let's get back. Now, this is the stuff that was going behind closed doors. Nobody knew about. Nobody knew about this stuff. But now I got to get back to my people. Yes, my black people. Because right away, yeah, we felt hurt. Like, oh, man, you know, he used the school to elevate himself or we can't never have nothing. Listen, the Colorado University, they gave Deion Sanders $500,000. 5 million. My bad. I'm messing up the numbers. They gave him $5 million just to come to their school. Right now, they're terrible. They got a terrible record. And they seen what Deion Sanders was doing over there, and right away they showed their appreciation. We'll give you $5 million. Come on over here. Turn our school around. Now, I get it. He was winning. He doing good or whatever. But in any relationship, you can't just put out and not get back. He wasn't getting back over at Jackson State. They was taking advantage of him. They was lying about the ticket sales. Every game, they say, oh, we only sold 28K ticket sales. When obviously it was way over that. It was sold out. You see on TV, it's sold out. This is why Deion Sanders was complaining. He would go look and say, it's sold out. The tickets are sold out, but on the sales, it'll say, oh, we only sold 28,000. Yeah, we only sold this amount. Well, 30,000, 28,000. Yeah. They would say they'll just keep it under the mark where they would have to give him extra money every trip. You got a university doing that to you, passing up deals that you can get more money, and then not even reimbursing you when you spending your own money to make sure everything was good. They're taking advantage of you. And then tried to smear your name when you was finna leave. And this whole time, you kind of kept it. You didn't down the school. You didn't talk bad about them or whatever. This whole time, you kept it business. And our black people, we attack our own. All you got to do is throw some red meat out there and have the person's name on it. We will attack our own. It was mainly black people. He's a sellout. He did this. He did that. And all these people that's commenting. Let's take out the stuff that happened in the background. They wasn't paying him his money, what they owed him. He was paying for a lot of stuff out of his own pockets and all this other stuff. And let's take that out. And they was transferring money from I don't know if it was the football program or some other program he was over. They was transferring money from that, putting it into another program. They was just taking from the program. I don't know nobody listening to this or nobody that's not listening to this. If they was at a job, I don't care if they was happy at the job, and they getting $300,000 a year, even without the backlash, all the stuff that they were taking money from him and all that. And another job said, "Hey, we'll give you 5 million a year, even if you love that 300,000. You know, all money ain't good money. We heard that. Even if you loved it, I guarantee you, you're going over there to see. You'll probably get your 2 weeks notice, a month notice, whatever, so you won't burn no bridges. So just in case you might be able to come back, and you're going over there to see what that 5 million about. Anybody would do it, but yet we are so unreasonable. We would get mad at him like, "Oh, you a sellout? Why you leave? You did this, you did that." He gave that school his all and some of his money. It ain't the player's fault. It's like parents. It's like a mother and father don't work out, and the daddy got to leave or the mom leave, and then the parent, and then the kids mad at the person that left because they just felt like, "Oh, you just left us," because they don't know everything. They always blame the parent that leaves. They don't know everything behind closed doors, and they should not know. This is what like a relationship is. They break up, and don't nobody really know the real. They only know what's put out about one person. So I'm saying, I don't know nobody that would say I'm a stay just to take it. He wouldn't. It wasn't even 300,000 at the end. I don't know how much, 80,000, whatever, because he was taking too much of his own money, putting it into the team. He was donating 150 off the rip to the team. So you tell me, was that a fair deal for him? And they going places, he paying for their food and stuff, the team, out of his own money. You tell me, was that fair? And in the contract, it said he's supposed to get a certain amount of percentage after they sell 30,000 tickets. You tell me, was that fair? They never paid him anything, and they almost sold out every trip. But so now he said, and they probably was banking that he wouldn't leave because of the HBCU and his career is on the line, how people see him is on the line. And he showed them, "Hey, y'all can't mistreat me, and I'll stay here. I've turned this school around. I've done a lot of good for the school. I gotta go." But our people, the black people, "Oh, he's a sellout. He's this. He's," without knowing nothing. This is how they this is how they take us down each trip. They just turn us against each other. But this is the same that goes on when it's time to buy product. A black person owning a store that sells some product. The black person is selling it for a lot of money, and other people, they big and they sell their stuff for cheaper. Guess where the black community goes? They goes where the cheaper price is. But if they just stuck, they don't want to spend more to hang on to make the black community stronger. They worried about their family. So they want to save as much money as possible. So they go where it's cheaper. Them the same people that'll say Deion should have stayed where he was at. Not worry about his family. He ain't supposed to worry about his family. He ain't supposed to look, these people mistreating me, I gotta leave. I gotta stay here because everybody else gonna think I'm a sellout. No, you can't be worried about what everybody else thinks. You gotta get up out of there. You bringing all this to them, TV coverage and everything, and now you got a TV deal and they turning it down because they didn't want to pay him that extra money. Now, I'm just assuming that's what it is. But you turning the whole school around, bringing the school millions of dollars, and all of a sudden you turn a TV deal down that Deion thinks is good for the school? Yeah, watch these other and it's always crazy because we know, like, whites and blacks, we have our issues and stuff like that. It's always crazy when another race treats you better. People get mad at you like, "Why are you going over there with them? Look at what they paying me. It's breaking my heart that I can't stay over here." That don't mean just because he went somewhere else to get another job, he still ain't with the black people. He still cares about black people. He still does a lot. But it's like people want you to stay in a bad situation just to make them feel good. That don't make no sense, y'all. Y'all gotta come better than that. Yeah, y'all gotta come better than that. Yeah. I, I I had looked at a lot of videos, and this guy, I guess his YouTube channel is Matt Be Great. I seen some other ones, and when I seen that, I said, oh, I said, you know what? It's time for me to post. Shout out to Matt B. Great. I don't really know who you are or whatever, but that was a good video, man. You know. And so yeah, you have to still think you'll sell out. How he was getting mistreated and everything. I still think it was fair that they was paying him $300K. He was doing. I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, he didn't have to donate $150K. He wanted it to be successful. He didn't have to spend his own money to build a football locker room and all that. He didn't have to, but he did. He didn't have to spend his own money when they went out on the road for food. He didn't have to, but he did. All I'm saying is, if he was willing to do all that, y'all got to honor y'all contract and get that man that percentage y'all never gave him. Offer him some more money. He brings so much money to the team. Y'all could have gave him more money and took that TV deal and still been on point. All right, y'all. Leave y'all comments. Tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna try to get more creative with the videos. I'm gonna try to stay on it. I like to talk about stocks here and there. I like to talk about stuff, that can help people, whatever. But I also like to weigh in on some stories also. So y'all, I'm out of here. I eat knowledge for breakfast.